Zia Chishti's name may not be as widely recognized as some global tech moguls, but his journey is anything but ordinary. A man who rose from obscurity to found multiple high-profile companies, Chishti's story is a blend of ambition, innovation, and at times controversy. But beneath his success, there are layers of intrigue, disputes with investors, legal battles, and notably, a dark chapter involving harassment allegations that would eventually bring his career as a tech pioneer to a sudden and dramatic end. His life is a testament to the complex and often unpredictable world of entrepreneurship, especially when combined with international ties and aspirations to bridge the gap between the West and Pakistan. His rise is fascinating, but what led to his eventual exit from the entrepreneurial world? Born in 1971 in Bar Harbor, Maine, as Wilson Lear, Zia Chishti's early life was shaped by both American and Pakistani influences. His father, George Lear, an American, was married to a Pakistani woman, and the family's life was rooted in a blend of these two cultures. However, when Zia's father passed away in 1974, when Zia was just 3 years old, his mother, Zia Chishti, decided to move back to Lahore, Pakistan, in order to be closer to her family. In an effort to shield her son from the anti-Christian sentiment that was pervasive in Pakistan at the time, she changed his name to Zia Chishti, which marked a significant shift in his identity. Despite this change, Zia's life would continue to straddle the line between the East and the West. He attended the Lahore American School, an institution that served as a bridge between the two cultures, before heading to New York City in 1988 to attend Columbia University. At Columbia, he pursued a degree in computer science and economics, which would lay the foundation for his future entrepreneurial ventures. He earned his BA in 1992, and shortly after, he entered the world of finance by working as an investment banker at Morgan Stanley. His time at Morgan Stanley, both in New York and London, exposed him to the ins and outs of the global business world, particularly in mergers and acquisitions. This experience provided Zia with the financial acumen and networking skills that would prove invaluable in his later career. Chishti's ambition continued to drive him forward, and after several years in the finance world, he decided to deepen his business knowledge by pursuing an MBA from Stanford University, graduating in 1997. His time at Stanford exposed him to the cutting-edge technologies and innovations that would inspire his future entrepreneurial endeavors. Armed with this new knowledge, Zia's entrepreneurial journey was just beginning to take shape. It wasn't long before Zia Chishti's entrepreneurial spirit took hold. While studying at Stanford Business School in the mid-90s, during the peak of Silicon Valley's first bubble, he had a groundbreaking idea that would change his life and the lives of countless others. Clear, transparent aligners for teeth straightening. This idea would later lead to the founding of Align Technology, a company that would revolutionize the orthodontics industry. With the backing of the legendary venture capital firm Kleiner Perkins, Align Technology raised over $140 million in its first 3 years, and by 2001, it was publicly listed on NASDAQ, valued at over $1 billion. By the age of 29, Zia Chishti was already a millionaire, with a net worth of $23 million. His success was so striking that he was even listed in People magazine as one of America's top 50 bachelors, an achievement that spoke to his growing prominence. However, success doesn't always follow a smooth path. In 2003, a dispute between Chishti and his investors led to his ousting from Align Technology, a company he had poured his heart and soul into. The tensions appeared to be largely due to differences in corporate strategy, particularly surrounding Chishti's aggressive marketing approach, which focused on direct-to-consumer campaigns rather than relying on dentists and orthodontists for referrals. The disagreement escalated further, especially after 9/11, when American investors began questioning Chishti's decision to have much of Align Technology's support functions, including call centers, based in Pakistan. This conflict set the stage for what would be the start of his next chapter, TRG. TRG, which stands for the Resources Group, was founded shortly after his departure from Align Technology. Initially, TRG operated as a call center company, but Zia Chishti quickly repositioned it as a venture capital firm that focused on acquisitions and investments in the business process outsourcing sector. The company became a bridge between the United States and Pakistan, with headquarters in Washington, D.C., and a publicly listed presence in Pakistan. TRG's expansion was marked by complex layers of holding companies, with a significant portion of its revenues coming from its subsidiary, Ibex Global, a call center company. Yet Chishti's greatest attention was directed towards Afiniti, a company he helped found that developed artificial intelligence solutions for improving business operations, especially in call centers. Afiniti quickly gained attention for its innovative approach and began attracting major clients, including T-Mobile USA and United Healthcare. Despite TRG's growth and Chishti's vision, controversies continued to surround his career. One of the most significant was his involvement in a legal battle with Align Technology, which led to a $20 million settlement. However, the controversy that would truly define the latter part of his career was a series of harassment allegations, which came to light in the years following his departure from the tech world. These allegations, along with the eventual settlement, cast a long shadow over his legacy, raising serious questions about his behavior in the workplace. Perhaps the most puzzling aspect of Chishti's rise was his decision to list TRG on the Karachi Stock Exchange in 2003, despite running the company from Washington, D.C. This decision furthered the perception that Chishti, despite his deep ties to Pakistan, was always somewhat detached from the local market. The intricacies of TRG's ownership structure, with several holding companies in different jurisdictions, made it difficult for analysts and investors to track the true value of the company. In 2016, Chishti claimed that TRG's portfolio, which was heavily invested in outsourcing and artificial intelligence, was worth over $1 billion, of which just over 49% was owned by TRG Pakistan's shareholders. TRG continued to make headlines as it shifted towards a strategy of selling off its portfolio companies to return capital to shareholders. This shift, though, led to growing concerns about the long-term direction of the company. Some speculated that Chishti's decision to divest from TRG's holdings signaled a retreat from the tech and outsourcing sectors altogether. In fact, the very strategies that had once propelled TRG to the heights of success, aggressive expansion, and international diversification, now appear to be points of contention within the business world. The perception of an unclear future at TRG began to cloud the narrative around Chishti's ventures. Amidst the ongoing controversy surrounding his career, Zia Chishti announced his exit from the business world in 2016. His departure from the tech industry, following years of significant contributions to the field, was seen as an abrupt end to a promising career. Despite his vast network, achievements, and the companies he helped build, Chishti's exit left many questioning the sustainability of his business empire. It was, in many ways, a symbolic closing chapter on a story that had captivated both Pakistan and the global entrepreneurial community for over a decade. Zia Chishti's rise is an embodiment of the challenges faced by Pakistani entrepreneurs who seek to make a mark on the global stage. His ventures showcase the potential of combining Western capital with Pakistani expertise. Yet his story is also one of the complexities and tensions that come with building businesses across borders. Chishti's controversies, his legal disputes, and the harassment allegations that marred his career raise questions about the price of success and the struggles that come with it. But even amidst these challenges, Chishti's impact on the orthodontics, outsourcing, and artificial intelligence industries is undeniable. His journey also sheds light on the shifting dynamics of entrepreneurship in Pakistan. While Chishti's background as a Pakistani-American entrepreneur placed him in a unique position to bridge the gap between two very different worlds, his story is ultimately a reflection of the broader realities faced by entrepreneurs in Pakistan. Despite his controversies and challenges, Zia Chishti remains a figure whose story offers valuable lessons about the highs and lows of entrepreneurship and the intricacies of managing ambition, family, culture, and global aspirations. In the end, Chishti's legacy is not just about the companies he built or the controversies that surrounded him. His journey, marked by ambition, innovation, and a willingness to challenge norms, reflects a broader narrative about the evolving role of Pakistanis in global business and technology. Despite the challenges and controversies, Zia Chishti's name will remain a prominent part of the narrative surrounding entrepreneurship in Pakistan, even as his career comes to a close. His story is one of ambition, creativity, and cautionary lessons for those who follow in his footsteps.